Well, good morning. I decided to go ahead and make this video now because we were just joking about being authentic, showing up authentic. I realized this morning that I had a meeting at 12:30 and it's going to be a Zoom call. So I wanted to look nice. So I did my hair. And we show up to different places and we want to be authentic. And I'm not sure that that just means the way that you look, because some people say, oh, be your authentic self, show your messy hair, which I have come to love my messy hair. But my messy hair takes a little bit of work. So it's reserved for right out of the shower, a lot of mousse. It needs to dry. Then you have to fluff it. This is get up out of bed, put some spray in it, hot iron it. Of course, it doesn't always get flat because I'm not going to spend that much time. I'm an in and out kind of girl. So for me, showing up authentic, you might get one of three looks. You might get the Rosanna Rosanna Danna hair, you might get the ponytail, or you might get this, depending on how I'm feeling when I get up. But let's talk about being authentic and about, I guess, kind of telling your truth. Now, telling your truth doesn't mean that you have to overshare. It doesn't mean that you have to tell everything, and it doesn't mean that everybody needs to know all of your business. What it does mean is when you're talking about a subject or when you're talking about things in general, you want to let people know where you stand without being ugly about it. There's no need to be righteous or get on a soapbox, and I know sometimes I do that, but usually it has to do with the environment, and I usually try to stay away from politics, but it happens. But what we want to do is we want to talk genuinely about the things that we care about and the things that matter in the story that we're telling. So the things that I'm talking about here, about improving ourselves, in changing our narrative so that we can live a better life, I'm going to be authentic about those things. I don't think that you need to know whether I like creamy or crunchy peanut butter. I don't think that I need to talk about whole milk, soy milk, or 2%. That's just getting a little bit too authentic. But I am going to tell you about how I feel about certain things. One thing that came up, and it wasn't that long ago, was I talk about a lot about taking care of yourself and about being true to yourself, about helping yourself, about self-care. And one of the things that I really, really believe is what those stewardesses say on every flight. Put on your mask first before you help someone else. And I think that that is so important and so indicative about how we have to care for ourselves. Now, I was listening to something the other day, and it's a course that I actually bought, and I've ended up kind of steering away from it because not everything in it is for me. And maybe if I had paid more attention to the authenticity of the person who was teaching it, I would have understood before I paid the money that it wasn't for me. And that's why I think we need to be authentic, so that you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting when you tune into this channel. You know what you're getting when you follow someone on Instagram and you take the time to read their stories. Is it something that resonates with you? Because when I always say you have to put on your mask first so that you can care for those around you, I am thinking about a real situation, a real life and death situation. And sometimes it can come to that if you're not caring for yourself. And I know that moms are very proud to say that they put their children above everything else. I'm so involved in making sure that everything is perfect for my children. I don't have time to shower. Well, I can tell you, I'm a mother of 4, and I definitely have time to shower. Not showering is not a possibility, because if I feel bad and I feel gross, then I am not going to feel good about, being anywhere, being with my children. I also don't want to teach them a bad habit. So to me, that is a non-starter. Now, if that makes somebody think that I'm not a great mom, that's up to you. My kids seem to think that I'm a great mom, and to me, that's all that matters. So just show up authentically, get to know who it is that you're talking to, learn all that you can about them before you start getting involved. And definitely, if you're going to spend the money to take a class like I did, know what you're getting into, because that just creates an issue for you, and you're out the money. So I'm just talking about being authentic and showing up authentically, which doesn't necessarily mean your hair. It does mean understanding who you are, conveying who you are, so that people can make an informed decision. And that's my idea on authenticity. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you like the stuff that I'm saying here, please subscribe and join me on my site on Instagram, Lisa_Anhaiser, Lisa_Anhaiser, or follow me on my website at creatingthemap.com, and I will see you later. Thanks.